be a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators.
For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Going to run it. It's Bargava. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Makes the grab. It's Bargava. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The completion sets up a second down play. Throwing off play action. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Play fake, looking to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, LSU. A huge defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Allen. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. He keeps it on the design run.
Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Dump off caught by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
A quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Spargava. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go. He uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Inside deals now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. The pass rush closing in. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking for some space. It's Vargova. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Vargova. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. That's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern with this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks.
The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Allen. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And this one is caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. Fights off a defender. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
So this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught, can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now here he goes across midfield. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. Out of the gun now on third down. Close to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not fight at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long.
Moves out of the pocket. So the scramble comes up short.
And now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the handoff. Tackled to the 35, good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Gators come to the line in a hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. crucial third down play coming up.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Touchdown, Gators. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
Play of the drive now on the 25.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Off target and incomplete. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions.
And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
24-14. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Looking to throw. It's Allen.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
A play action, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line. It's Spargova. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
That game sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it, and they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, trapped him for a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
So the drive Drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver's got it. Find his space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
This time it's complete.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Looks left and finds his target there. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Touchdown, Florida, as they put 6 more on the board.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Point after, knocked right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down and long, this defense crowding the line here. Got to get that football back. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.